important thing is go all the way down, get the 4 reps, all the way up and flex and press up. And then you do some half reps to really pump up chest. Then again 4 reps, all the way down, get the stretch. And exhale, always on the way up. Exhale, up, exhale. Good. And what do we do? As soon as we do presses, we do it combined with the pulling exercise. So we go from the bench press or incline press right away to the pulling exercise. Where we pull and we pull. You see, pressing and pulling are the two opposites, and therefore they work really well. Exhale. And again, 12 to 15 reps. And all the way down. See, all the way down. All the way up. None of this like half kind of reps like this. That's bullshit. Go all the way down. All the way up, stretching, all the way down. All the way up. Good. Peter, do it. Yeah. All the way up. Get the stretch back here. Nice stretch. All the way up. All the way down. What about inhaling and exhaling? That's what I'm doing. Huh? Oh, you can't do that because of your bed prep today. Ah, I see what's going on here. So what's the question?
All right, the first question is this always your split, chest and back, and then what do you do other days?
For the last 50 years, I've always done chest and back together. It never changes because it's always a pressing exercise and a pulling exercise. It doesn't matter if it's bench press with chin-ups, bench press with pull-downs, or if it is incline press with rowing, bend over rowing. It's always a pressing exercise and a pulling exercise. That really works well. While the chest is relaxing, you can do the lats in the back.
What's your favorite back exercise?
My favorite back exercise for the lats and for the width, it is anything that you do from above, which is chin-ups and pull-downs. All those exercises are good for the width. For the thickness is all the rowing exercises. If it is dumbbell rowing, if it's barbell rowing, if it's machine rowing, cable rowing, whatever rowing it is, it's good for the thickness of the back.
Someone asked if you're training for the Olympia this year.
Well, no, I'm training for the Arnold Classic because we have a fat detector when you go into those events. And if you have more than 20% body fat, you cannot even get in, no matter how much you pay for it. So this is why I want to make sure as a promoter I can get in. Go for it. How are you girls doing? Looking good. You see, this is the advantage when you're working out here going to the gym. You have women working next to you that sometimes live more than you do. Just remember that. So that we don't have anymore that old idea of women being the weakest sex. Oh no. You could have in the middle of the night. They may turn on that light. And then all of a sudden, they say, let's have a pose off while you're lying in bed. Think about that for a second. This is how dangerous the world has become. And then all of a sudden she has better abs than you have and better intercostals. And then what do? You see what I'm saying? The weaker sex stuff is out the window. It's all happening.
I love it. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Exactly. I love what you girls are doing because you really pump up, you look great, and you inspire.
Yeah. Keep our femininity, yes. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
You too. Yes. Looking good. Good.
Arnold, would you ever play Dutch from Predator again?
Oh, enough to do another Predator, but it has to be a good script. I think that Shane Black is directing the next one. I think that would be a good Predator. It's a behavior.
Go back.
That's not a different exercise.
Years ago, right after you did, I'm in a rock and roll band in San Francisco called The Tubes.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I always mention you guys.
We did a picture with you. Remember, it was on a PSA flight.
1974, 75, somewhere around that time.
I still have it.
Young winner
Right.
of the Rolling Stones. This is the old rock and roll group, The Tubes.
The Tubes. We're still together.
No, I know. But
40 years.
40 years ago, I met them, and I was so excited meeting the first rock and roll band. And they were really like hot, up-and-coming rock and roll
Yeah,
people.
it was our first record, and we were big fans.
And the guy, Jan Winner, who owns Rolling Stone magazine, of course, who's the publisher, he introduced me to them. And
Right, we were on a PSA flight together. We all got off the plane when we landed, back when they didn't even have jetways, they had stairs.
That's right.
And we all took a picture with like 10 of us and Arnold in the middle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've
Good
been
to
a
see
big
you.
fan for 100 years,
Good
man.
to see you.
You look great, man.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Is the machine fixed?
What do you think about kettlebells?
Kettlebells is a method that we used way back when they started out, and now they were resurrected and became big again. So, you know, it's just another way of exercising. I think we should always change everything. You know, with dumbbells, you can go so far, then all of a sudden you have kettlebells, where you have to do more balancing, and it kind of develops other muscle tissue, develops other muscle areas. So it's all good, and especially I think that individual dumbbells and kettlebells are very good because it makes your whole your body balance better. Because it's all about balance. This is what we have to train. Because so many people have problems. They do everything with a barbell or with a machine, but they don't really learn about balance. Again, very important that you go all the way out as far as you can, the stretch. So this is important, and then as far back as you can. Back. So we combine it again with a pressing exercise. So you come right over here and you can press it.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
See, now it's very important that you should to show
Yeah, I like that.
how someone is doing an exercise with an incomplete motion.
That's me.
But now he's doing a full rep. Watch this.
I'll do
Let's see the full rep. All the way down. Good. Perfect. Perfect.
What about the resistance?
See again?
Resistance going back?
Yeah, that's good. Negative resistance. Very good. A nice slow back and slow up. Perfect.
What do you do for abdominal?
That's it. Forget it. Right now we're training the chest. One step at a time. Very good. Beautiful.
Do you like a curved bar or a straight bar for bicep?
Keep it up. Keep it up, man. Really.
What do you think of strongman sports?
Strongman.
Like the strongest man.
Oh.
The sport.
The world's strongest man. I'm so in awe always when I see them lifting these hideous weights. I mean, when I see them with one arm lifting a dumbbell that is 275 or 300 pounds, and you go over there and you cannot even lift it with two arms, with two hands. Or you see them running with 1,000 pounds in their back, running through the field. It's amazing. I saw the other day, well actually the last month I saw a guy deadlifting like 1,023 pounds or 1,030 pounds. So this is huge stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable. So I think that they're fantastic. But I just don't, I can understand. Good luck with it.
Do you think drinking milk is bad for bodybuilding?
I think drinking milk is a total waste. I mean, I know when people do those commercials with the white stuff around their face, they're selling out. Because the fact of the matter is there's nothing that milk has that you really need. I tell you, there's more nutrients in beer than in milk. I mean, if you want to get protein, then make a good protein from really good sources, combination of it. And by the way, you don't need to eat that much meat either. We don't need it. It just causes gout if you eat too much meat. So just have good protein and good foods, good natural foods, and then some food supplements to supplement it, like the word says, food supplements. We supplement the regular food. That's the important thing. But the milk, I mean,